Hey everyone, it's me Cameron. So again, it's Music Review Monday, or if you have a different title name, let me know, put it down in the comments. And for this video, the album I'm reviewing, I'm late to the party on this, but it's Bangerz by Miley Cyrus. I'm going to do the deluxe version because it has a bunch of added tracks that are awesome. And I know I'm late to the party and you're probably just going to overlook this video, but I recently felt the inspiration to listen to the album. I decided that give Miley a try. I'd already heard We Can't Stop and Wrecking Ball, loved the song, so I was just like, I'm bored, let me hear some new music, use some Spotify, and probably one of the best albums I've heard in a while. It's honestly great. So I'm going to do a track-by-track analysis, and there we go. So the first song on the album is Adore You, and if I heard this correctly, it was the first song she actually recorded, I believe. And I think it's one of her favorites. However, it's not one of mine. I gave it a 6 out of 10, and as I go along I'm going to rate the rest 1 to 10, and at the end I'll total it up. But give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's not bad. I have to be in the mood to listen to it. Definitely, I just have to be in that mood. And usually I'm not. So the next song is We Can't Stop. I had to give it an 8 out of 10. I love the song. It came out last summer. Yeah. And I can still listen to it without getting completely bored or something like that. Love the song. Definitely, I'm sure everyone has heard it. So after that comes SMS Bangerz featuring Britney Spears. And usually, anything that even has the name Britney Spears, I'm 100% for. However, I don't really like it. I gave it a 6 out of 10 just because it has her. And if they were separate songs, like their parts were actually in separate songs, I think I'd like it better. It's that they're going for the difference between when Britney comes in and the rest of the song is awkward. And as I said before, if they were separate, I think I would like them a little bit more, but I don't think it was the best song to use Britney on, because I think we could have put her on something else that may have been better, or crafted a new song. So after that comes 4x4 featuring Nelly, and I give it a 7 out of 10. It has a kind of country meets pop meets urban feel, and those three things together, I don't know what it is, because usually you'd be like, ooh, that's a terrible combination. However, it works in this song. And I know this is not everyone's favorite song, but I like it. I do not think it's a flop. I like the song, and I think it's entertaining, and I think it's fun. So the next song is My Darling featuring Future, which I don't know who that is. And I believe this is actually the song I rated the worst on the album, and I gave it a 5 out of 10. Again, I have to be in the mood for it, just like Adore You. But it's boring, I guess. So after that comes Wrecking Ball, which I gave a 9 out of 10. I love Wrecking Ball. The whole song, I can keep listening to it on repeat. I love it. I love the music video. I don't know why everyone else hated it, because I liked it. I don't know if it was actually her analysis of it, but someone analyzed it and was like, it's representing vulnerability and all that stuff. And you know, in a way, I think it was well done. I think it was kind of tasteful, even though she was nude in it. I thought it was done well. I don't think it was awkward, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And the next song after that is kind of a disappointment. It's Love Money Party featuring Big Sean, and I give it a 6 out of 10. It's okay. It's a filler, if anything. I think it's just personally a filler. I don't think there's anything really all that great about it. And then we pick up again with Get It Right, and I give that a 7 out of 10. And I think it almost sounds like, I feel like people are going to jump down my throat if they hear this, but I think it almost sounds like a Michael Jackson thing he turned down, got thrown into the archives, she found it, decided to use it, and it worked for her. And I like it. It kind of has that vibe to it that he had something to do with this. I know he probably didn't, but just maybe it was the inspiration with the song, I don't know. I like it. The next song is Drive, which I gave it 8 out of 10, and this song is again, kind of like Wrecking Ball, it has a vulnerability to it. It's great. Her vocals sound great on it, and definitely a song that if you're not going to listen to the whole thing, I would definitely check out. The song after that is F.U. featuring French Montana. Gave it an 8 out of 10. Again, I think it almost has that country sound slightly to it, not as much as 4x4 in the next song, but it has something else to it that's not strictly pop, and I like it, and her vocals are good. It's kind of ironically funny in a way, like I can see the irony in it, and it's funny, so definitely check it out. The song after that is Do My Thing. Gave it an 8 out of 10. This is personally one of my favorite songs. Kind of has that country feel to it, but at the same time, I don't know what it is, but the part where she says that she's a Southern Belle, I fangirl over. I don't know, it's something about it, I like it. And the song itself, her vocals are great on it, and I have heard it live, and it is amazing live. Do not let other people that. The next song is Maybe You're Right. Gave it a 7 out of 10. It's kind of like a mid-tempo song. It's good. It's a filler, but it's good. Next song, again, is kind of that filler. It's Someone Else. 7 out of 10. I gave it, and I believe this is actually one of the bonus tracks, but it's good. It's a little slower than what a mid-tempo song should be, but I don't consider it slow enough to be a ballad. And it's good. It definitely has some personal meaning with me, and that's why it's one of the songs that I probably listen to a little bit more. And then the next song is, I personally think, what made the deluxe version so successful, and that's And that song is Rooting for My Baby. I gave it a 10 out of 10. Hands down, my favorite song on the album. Maybe one of my favorite songs, like, overall. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of things happening in it, and it sweeps me away every single time, and it makes me think, it makes me wonder what she's singing about. Is it about this person, is it about that person? And everyone can relate to it, which is nice. Some people have said that it has some darker context in the song. Maybe, but if I'm going to say my personal self, I definitely feel a trait of it is similar to me, which I think is what music is all about. So 10 out of 10 for that song. Then the next song is On My Own, and for some reason it does not want to work from my iPod. It works on the computer, but on my iPod it cuts 20 seconds in. It's the most annoying thing ever. However, those 20 seconds are a good time. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Not bad. It's a bonus track, so I mean, you can kind of get what you get, and I like it, so it's not bad. Then the last song on the album is Hands in the Air, featuring Ludacris. Gave it a 7 out of 10. I love his rap in it, and the song itself is okay, but I think the rap actually made that song. It definitely made it more, I don't know how to word it, but like it gave it more personal vibe, because just some of the lyrics in the rap kind of brings forth, oh, that little bit of a fighter inside you, and again, it's great. So overall, what does that mean? So if I add up all the points I gave each song, I gave it a 116 out of 160. Again, it doesn't sound that great if you think about it. Like, if you read it, you're just like, ooh, that's not all that great. But you have to consider, it's 16 songs, and there's only a few that I don't really like, and I don't even skip those. Like, I will bear through the song because I like this album so much. Overall, it's a great album. It doesn't get dull, even though those songs you have to be kind of in the mood to listen to. They're still bearable to listen to. So, I mean, I'm sure you've heard it because I'm extremely late to the party on doing a review for this. But it's just that I listened to the album recently and it's on non-stop now. So definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out, or if you just want a couple suggestions for songs. We Can't Stop is always a guarantee. Wrecking Ball, Do My Thing, Rooting for My Baby. And I think this will give you enough of an insight to the album to see if you want to go the extra mile to listen to other songs. And if you don't want to buy it, I suggest going on Spotify. My parents suggested it to me, and it is probably one of the best things I've ever done. It's better than Pandora, and it's wonderful. You can listen to whatever you want, and if you use on the computer, you can actually pick the songs and you can replay them all you want. So it's wonderful. So let me know what you thought of the video. Either like, subscribe, or comment. I'd love to hear comments on it if you agree or disagree. And if you have any suggestions for other albums I should listen to and do a review of, I'd love to hear it. Okay, well, that is it. I hope you have a great day, a great life. I'll see you later.